Sorry, my nose. I got like hairs and stuff. But like, hello, how's it going? I think it really sucks that we live in a society where we don't allow people, specifically men, but also just people in general, to be who they want to be. Like, as somebody who realized pretty early on that they were attracted to the same sex, I found myself in a lot of situations where I was playing as somebody's first time, as somebody's experiment. You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But like, I think it sucks because a lot of times you'll see that these types of people are very violent. They're holding on to a lot of like heavy feelings because they were never allowed to express them. You know what I mean? And obviously we're talking about sexual feelings, but it goes in every direction. I just left the smoke shop, the Smizity smoke shop, and there was new faces there. There were people that I wasn't familiar with, and they were fairly attractive, I guess. I mean, once again, I'm not looking for that sort of energy, but they were kind of attractive. And there's a thing that my Gemini brain does when I'm talking to different people. I shapeshift. I talk differently. Like, it's just how I socialize. And I found myself, before I could even think about it, before I could even stop myself, I found myself talking in this voice that I do. I can't replicate it in this moment, but like, because sometimes if I find somebody attractive or whatever, I might talk in this voice like up here, and I like say, hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And like, that's something I do. And sometimes I'll notice real time the other person kind of reacting or feeling some type of way about it because they haven't done the internal work. They haven't reflected on their sexuality. So they don't really... I feel like for a lot of people, they hear my voice. They hear the quality of my tone. And like, it's conflicting because it's like, you're a dude. I can't be attracted to you, but your voice is like... you know what I mean? Like, I just know, like, I cause so much conflict for people, and once again, it's just a matter of, like, society has failed us, honestly. Like, so many of us are taught that you gotta be who you gotta be. You don't do what you want, you don't like who you like, you be who you need to be for other people to accept you, you know what I mean? And so oftentimes, I will run into people, especially, like, gangster types, oh my god, who haven't explored their sexuality, and like, they want to do it through me, but it's like, also at the same time, because I'm so spiritual, because I'm so, you know what I mean, I'm also a no nonsense guy, and so like, I feel like a lot of people kind of look at me and they're like, oh, I'm sure I could like get you into my pants or something, and I'm like, no babes, no, I'm sorry, I might be thinking about it. It might be in my mind, I might fantasize about it, but like, if the pieces ain't aligning, bro, I don't want it. I don't want it. And by no means am I saying that I'm like perfect or put together or like better than anyone else. So like, if you're hearing that as I'm speaking, that is not what I'm saying. But like, if you're with me on this journey, if you have done the internal work, if you have done those changes, made those changes to make yourself a more whole human, like, you probably understand what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, even if you're not like queer or whatever, even if you're not gay or whatever, like, I'm sure you can understand the idea of connecting with people who you want to connect with, but when you get to know them, you're just like, okay, we ain't aligning, you don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a common thing, and especially in the LGBT community, you know what I mean? And especially more so, once again, when you start tuning into your spirit, when you start tuning into your spirituality. And I'm 99% sure this video is not going to get any traction. So if anybody does engage with this video, I appreciate you. I think you're awesome. I think you're beautiful. And I hope you know that God loves you. You know, if you didn't engage with this video, I don't know, God still loves you, but he loves you a little bit less because why are you so lame? But yeah, these are my thoughts. I'm going to end this here. Have a nice day. Happy second of the year. Bye.